Greetings and welcome. If you're watching this video, chances are you're wanting to discover how you can assist your clients who are experiencing hair loss and learn how you can help them retain their hair longer. I'm lead trichologist for Hair Loss Restoration Center, Coach Risha. Grab a pen and paper so you can jot down some information that will be beneficial for you and your clients. The purpose of this video is to give you more information on how you can identify beginning signs of hair loss, offer your clients a premium non-surgical hair restoration service, and generate passive revenue for you and your shop as well. So if you're interested, continue watching. Question. Before we dive into it, about how many of your clients or people you know have visible hair loss? I want you to take a moment and count. In the grooming industry, staying ahead of trends while delivering exceptional value to clients is essential. For barbers, offering services that go beyond traditional cuts and styles can significantly boost client retention along with revenue and your reputation. That's where TrichoConcierge Services come in as a game changer for barbers and their clients. As you know, barbers do more than cut hair. You shape confidence, you build trust, and you have a front row seat to your client's hair health. You've seen it before, clients sitting in your chair with thinning hair, receding hairlines, or even full-blown bald spots. But here's something most barbers don't realize. Hair loss starts long before you or your client notices it. So, what services do you currently offer to help those clients slow down hair loss? I'll give you a moment to think about it. If your answer is nothing, here's the problem. Most barbers don't know how to help hair loss beyond offering a new cut, covering up thinning areas with hair fibers or density sprays, or suggesting a product that they only hope works. Perhaps you are one of the few who have received additional training to install non-surgical hair units, which, depending on the stage of loss, may be the best non-surgical option. But by the time your client is asking you about thinning or bald spots, they've already lost 50% of hair in that area. And here's the hard truth. Most clients won't bring it up. They may be too embarrassed or unsure of what to do or just simply unaware that something can be done. Perhaps they think that you as a barber are unable to provide solutions beyond just simply shaving it all off. Question. If 100 men ages 25 to 55 were in the room, about how many of them would you guess have experienced some form of hair loss? I'll wait. So, what's your guess? How many out of the 100? I want you to keep that number in mind and stay tuned for the answer. Why hair loss matters. Although hair loss is not a life or death matter, it is often an indicator of changes within the body. As a barber, you have the power to catch the signs early, guide your clients to the right solution, and add premium revenue generating services to your business. But you don't have to do it alone. This is where Hair Loss Restoration Center, or HLRC for short, and our certified trichologists and hair coaches come in. Did you know that 25% of men experience noticeable hair loss by age 21? That's 1 out of 4. And the answer to the question, between ages 25 to 55, approximately 66% of men will have some degree of hair loss. So if you guess close to 66 out of 100, according to the data, you would be correct. That's 6 out of every 10 clients. What do you think about that? If 6 out of every 10 of your clients between the ages of 25 to 55 will possibly experience hair loss, don't you think you as a barber should have some solutions to help? By age 50, data shows nearly 85% of men will experience significant hair thinning. That's 8 out of 10. So the older your clientele, the greater chances they will have some form of hair loss. The reality, the majority of men will deal with hair loss whether they talk about it or not. So next, let's talk more about what to do, when to do, and why it matters. So what should you do when a client expresses concern about hair loss? First, Recognize the signs early. Hair loss doesn't start when it's obvious, it starts long before you or the client notices. Your role is to help them retain what they have by offering professional guidance. A quote from Benjamin Franklin: an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. This means it's easier to prolong something from happening in the first place than repair the damage after it has happened. In the case of hair loss, slowing down the progression before it's too far gone. As a TrichoConcierge barber, you don't have to spend $50,000 or more in equipment and months of training to become a trichologist, but you do need to know when to step in and connect your client with professional solutions. That's where HLRC comes in with our 3-hour TrichoConcierge Services training for barbers. This training guides you on your role and the role of trichologists and hair coaches when teaming together to assist clients experiencing hair loss. It breaks down in detail potential passive revenue and service revenue. So if you're interested in the 3-hour training, it's only $249. This enables barbers to earn up to $700 or more per client referral. You must be a licensed barber to be eligible. We will go into more details shortly. Question: as a barber, how can you tell if a client is experiencing some early warning signs of hair loss? So, what should you do when you notice thinning hair or bald spots on a client, but they haven't mentioned it? Here's the step-by-step approach so take notes. 1, observe scalp conditions. Do you notice scalp buildup, flaking, scabs, redness, or sores? 2, observe hair conditions. Pay attention to receding hairlines, thinning at the crown area, patchy bald spots, or shorter, finer hairs mixed in with longer hairs. Do you notice excess shedding or loose hairs after brushing or cutting? These are all warning signs that need attention. And 3, ask the right questions. Instead of waiting for the client to mention it, guide the conversation. Try, I'm starting to check in with clients about their scalp health. Do you ever experience any itching or dryness or excessive shedding? How about our shop is teaming up with a trichologist, which is a hair and scalp specialist, to help our clients retain fuller hair. Would you be interested in learning about some of the services? How about we're doing a survey. Do you mind answering a few questions? Are you currently or in the past using products to help strengthen or maintain your hair? Do you have a history of hair loss on either side of your family? 85% of men experience hair loss by age 50. Would you be interested in us monitoring the thickness of your hair every 6 to 12 months? It helps us track any changes with a complementary hair retention index or HRI. We get it. Talking about hair loss can be uncomfortable, but very necessary if we want to stay proactive now instead of reactive later. The best time to address hair loss is now. Timing is everything. The earlier a client takes action, the better their chances for better results. Would a doctor watch his or her patient's health get worse and not help? Then barbers shouldn't watch their client's hair loss get worse and not help either. Question: in your opinion, when is a good time to discuss hair loss with a client? When should I discuss hair loss with a client? Until now, you may have been unsure how to help, and that's why the training is great for both you and your clients. You should introduce the TrichoConcierge service at key moments, such as during a haircut consultation with the first time client. When new clients sit in your chair, do you immediately begin cutting or do you at least ask what style they're wanting? This is the perfect time to also ask about any hair concerns or hair and scalp history. What about at the shampoo bowl? Take a closer look to detect any early warning signs previously discussed. What about before suggesting a style change? If a client wants a new style, be sure to acknowledge thinning areas and provide proactive solutions. By knowing when to bring it up, you position yourself as an authority, a barber, and a trusted expert in maintaining hair health. Here's why early intervention matters and timing is everything. Once hair follicles are inactive for too long, they shrink and become permanently unproductive. Hair loss treatments work best when they are started early before the follicles stop producing hair entirely. Most clients think hair loss is irreversible, but that's not always true with early intervention, that is. Clients are looking for honest, knowledgeable professionals who can help them keep their hair before it's too late. If you wait until they bring it up, you're missing a major opportunity to help them and add value to your business. Question. In your opinion, why don't some clients discuss hair loss even with their barber? Why clients don't bring up hair loss? Most clients won't tell you they're worried about their hair loss. Why? They're embarrassed and don't want to admit they see changes. Or maybe they think it's inevitable and that nothing works. Perhaps they don't realize there are real solutions that don't require surgery. And some clients are not even aware that they're losing their hair. This is why you need to bring it up. And when you do, you become more than a barber. You become a trusted advisor. Question. Yes or no? Do you think surgical hair clinics want barbers to help their clients slow down the progression of hair loss? Why or why not? Why surgical hair transplant clinics may not want you to help your clients. Surgical hair transplant clinics thrive off people needing drastic solutions for hair loss. They spend millions of dollars advertising on the internet to capture potential patients who are looking for answers. Look at these results without surgery. Think of how your clients would feel to get similar results if they knew options were available. Many clinics profit from advanced hair loss and don't want barbers stepping in early to prevent it. By offering non surgical solutions through HLRC, you give your clients affordable, effective options before they ever need expensive surgery. This keeps them from coming to you rather than surgeon's office or simply having to shave it all off at home. So, surgical hair transplant clinics thrive when clients believe the only solution is expensive transplants or medications that may have unwanted side effects. But here's the reality. Surgical options cost $5,000 to $15,000 or more, and not everyone qualifies. Many clients would rather prevent hair loss than get a transplant. Barbers are trusted professionals. Clients visit you more than they visit their doctor. By partnering with HLRC and offering non surgical holistic solutions, you're giving your clients an affordable, effective option before they resort to surgery. With hair restoration starter kits for as low as $3.99 or topical products only for as low as $179, this is a drastic difference when compared to $5,000, $15,000 for a transplant. And that depends on the number of grafts needed. Imagine if these clients started doing something even sooner. Perhaps when the hair loss is less drastic, the results will be even better. That's why HLRC is teaming up with barbers like you. We realize if we catch the hair follicles before they are completely miniaturized, clients will have a better chance at retaining fuller hair longer. Obviously, every situation is different, and we cannot make any guarantees with exception of one. If nothing is done to deal with the root causes of the hair loss in the first place, we guarantee it will continue to get worse. Based on what you've learned, if you offer TrichoConcierge services to your clients, how would this benefit them? The surgical hair transplant business was a $6.9 billion industry in 2023, yet 70% of barbershops offer no hair retention services. Barbers are missing an opportunity in a multi-billion-dollar industry. Teaming with HLRC has the extra passive income potential of $2,500 to $1,400 per month with just one or two referrals. So why let your clients seek costly solutions elsewhere? Do you think surgical clinics want barbers offering early intervention resources? So, when a customer has hair loss, how does this affect your work? How does hair loss affect your work? If you said it makes it harder to blend and shape their hairline or their hair due to the uneven density, we get it. It requires more time on clients with hair loss, but your client wouldn't be too happy if you charged them more money because of it. So you add on charges for hair fibers or density sprays to recoup for the extra time. But how about other ways hair loss affects your work? Clients may tend to stretch time between the appointments, reducing the frequency of their cuts. Perhaps the hair loss limits styling options, which may restrict, your creativity. But most of all, you find yourself trying to figure out how to adjust the cut to hide the problem areas. Let's face it, your barbering school focused on teaching you how to cut hair, not deal with hair loss. What are TrichoConcierge Services? Tricho is Greek for hair. TrichoConcierge Services are premium non-surgical hair restoration support services designed for trichologists and hair restoration coaches to work alongside barbers and stylists. Barbers can earn passive income from each referral client who gets an in-depth consultation. Some shops qualify to have the trichologists and hair coaches come offer services directly in the shop itself, making it even more convenient option for their clients. Barbers who complete a 3-hour training will qualify for additional commissions and will have the option of providing added services that support the client's hair restoration journey, therefore creating more income. Why it matters. This gives barbers a trusted referral partner and it helps clients take early action before hair loss is far gone. This also builds loyalty, trust, and results clients can see. If you've heard enough already and you're ready to get started, click the link to register for the 3-hour Tricho Concierge Service training for barbers now. It's only $249, which is 50% off the regular price. Be one of the first barbers in your area to offer this service. Your clients will thank you. One client referral could possibly pay for your training. The training is not self-paced, and you will have 20 questions to answer afterwards. You must obtain an 80% or higher to receive a certificate of completion. We give you 3 times maximum to achieve this score. If the above link does not work, please copy and paste the provided link into your browser. For those of you who are needing just a little bit more information, please continue watching. So, what does Hair Loss Restoration Center do? We assess scalp and hair health during our in-depth consultations, along with other wellness checks to help us create a personalized plan of products and therapies. With our guidance, clients won't have to scour the internet on their own. We offer holistic solutions to stimulate follicles for hair density. Hair restoration is more than just topicals and shampoos. The hair follicles are one of the last parts of the body to receive nutrients from the blood after all the major body systems have received what they needed first. That's why our wellness scan is very beneficial. We train barbers and stylists on how to identify and support their clients who are receiving services. We've had clients to go to barbers who would continue to shave off any progress because they didn't know any better. So training barbers who serve our clients is very important to the success of us and our clients. We do checkups to monitor and modify progress because progress may not always be seen visibly to the naked eye, and clients can get discouraged. But when we use our digital microscopes and check, we can let them know what we see and make modifications if necessary. When progress is made, clients are more likely to stay compliant and continue. Hair restoration takes both compliance and patience. Want to know how to become a Tricho Concierge barber? You may choose to become a Tricho Concierge barber as an individual, or your barbershop itself may enroll. For barbershop enrollment, 3 participating barbers is the minimum requirement. Our trichologists and hair coaches will come on site to offer HRI, in-depth consultations, checkups, and other services if appropriate space is available. Depending on the level of participation, these visits will be once or twice monthly or weekly at most. A minimum of 4 pre-scheduled appointments is required for our trichologists and hair coaches to come to the shop for clients. On-site services makes it more convenient for clients and is a great way to promote Tricho Concierge Services to other clients. Specific details will be included in the 3-hour training. There are 3 tiers of barber and barbershop participation based on the number of client referrals. Tier 1 is Tricho Connect. This is for barbers who choose not to take the 3-hour training. They will still receive a referral fee for each client who completes an in-depth consultation. No minimum referrals or training required to maintain. Tier 2 is the Tricho Support. This barber has successfully completed the 3-hour training, takes refresher training every 2 years, and refers a minimum of 6 clients annually to maintain this status. And Tier 3, the Tricho Elite. Once a Tricho Support barber has referred 25 or more clients for referrals, they are eligible for additional incentives. He or she must still take the training every 2 years and refer at least 6 more clients annually to maintain this status. All right, what's in it for you? The potential barbershop earnings for each referral. This is based on clients signing up for a minimum 4-month program. Just by simply referring clients who are experiencing hair loss or referring clients to get proactive products, barbers can earn an additional $25 to $700 per client. For most barbers, the only time money is earned is when a client is getting a direct service done, unless, of course, you own the barbershop. But by helping your client be proactive instead of reactive about hair loss, you may earn an additional $25 to $700 per client. I mean, how many surgical hair transplant clinics are presenting you with this opportunity? Why let $6.9 billion go directly to them when by helping your clients, you can receive some of that revenue as passive earnings? Question. Based on what you've learned, if you offer TrichoConcierge services to your clients, how would this benefit you? Ready to get started? Click the link to register for the 3-hour TrichoConcierge Services training for barbers now. It's only $249, which is 50% off. Be one of the first barbers in your area to offer this service. Your clients will thank you. One client referral can possibly pay for the training. The training is not self-paced and you will have 20 questions to answer afterwards. You must obtain an 80% or higher to receive a certificate of completion. We give you 3 times maximum to achieve this score. If the above link does not work, please copy and paste the provided link into your browser. What you waiting for? Your clients need you. Thank you for watching. Again, I'm Coach Risha, lead trichologist for Hair Loss Restoration Center. If you have questions, text or call 469-612-3493 or email info@hairlossrc.com. We look forward to teaming with you. At HLRC, our mission is to inform, educate, and restore hope to those with hair loss. Blessings.